One semifinal down, one more semifinal to go here in the Quezon City 10-ball open. Before we begin the second semifinal match, we'd like to get another message from no less than the mayor of Quezon City, the Honorable Joy Belmonte.
Good day, everyone. I appreciate all of you for being with us here today. Before we commence, I would like to welcome you all to our very first Quezon City 10-ball open. After all the immense challenges that our nation and the rest of the world have faced, our esteemed billiard event is now finally happening. Our country and the sport of billiards have a long-standing relationship. As Filipinos, we have embraced billiards as a part of our culture. So much so that we were able to produce some of the sport's Hall of Famers and legends, from Efren Bata Reyes and Francisco Django Bustamante, to Ronnie Alcano, Dennis Orculio, and other reputable names in the industry. They have given our country an identity and have represented us throughout numerous championships internationally. With this, I personally believe that we have a considerable amount of potential talent out there waiting to be discovered, developed, and set out into the world. Our goal with this auspicious event is to flick our searchlights on to uncover new pool artists and to place Quezon City on the map as the billiard capital of the Philippines and hopefully the world. With the amount of pride that the sport and our talents have given our nation, my support for billiards and especially our players will never cease. Before I end, I would like to give my thanks to the Billiard Managers and Players Association of the Philippines for your willingness to uphold pool in this country. It is with your determination that we are able to team up and create a healthy culture of competition in our community. Thank you as well for cooperating with us in guaranteeing the health and safety of everyone involved. Secondly, I would also like to extend my gratitude to our brave players for taking part and showing their unwavering love for this sport. And lastly, thank you everyone for your steadfast support. It is my deepest desire that Quezon City 10-ball open will not just bring joy and entertainment, but also dignity and honor to us all. And with that, I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Joy Belmonte. We already have one finalist sa ating Quezon City 10-ball open. Anton Raga is now awaiting kung sino po mananalo dito sa ating semifinal match number 2 between Jerico Bañares at itong si Ronnie Alcano. Unahin muna natin dito si Panday. Ngayon, ang hirap ng tinahak mo papunta rito sa semifinals natin. Ito naman, world champion na yung mga kalaban mo. Ano pumapasok sa isipan mo ngayon, Jerico, sa iyong napipitong semifinal match?
Siyempre, yung kalaban natin, isa sa pinakamagaling sa buong Pilipinas. Sana swerte na ako para manalo sa laban na to. Tsaka importante, enjoy lang yung laro.
Kanino mo naman inaalay itong laban mo kontra kay Ronnie?
Inaalay ko, siyempre, sa family ko, sa lahat ng fans na nanonood dyan. Stay safe. God bless sa lahat.
Maraming salamat, Panday. Ngayon, Champ Ronnie, alam naman natin, kaninang umaga ka pa yata nandito. Pinanood mo na yung laban kanina ni Anton. Ano naman na pumapasok sa isipan mo? Itong si Jerico, up and coming natin na bilyarista, mga kalaban mo rin sa semifinals.
Siyempre, ilalaro ko yung best ko para sa mga manonood, para maging maganda naman yung mapanood nila.
Lahat ng mga taga-Kalamba, siguradong pulling for you right now. Anong message mo sa kanila?
Para sa mga Kalambenyo, manood lang kayo. Eto ulit, naglalaro ulit ako.
A spot in the final awaits the winner of this match. Will it be Jerico Bañares or will it be Ronnie Alcano? This is the Quezon City 10-ball open. Semifinal match number 2 in the Quezon City 10-ball open is now on, featuring Ronnie Alcano versus Jerico Bañares. Here we go.
All right. And now we have the lag between two great players, Renato Alcano versus Jerico Bañares. And by the way this looks, it's going to be Ronnie Alcano to break.
Yeah, good winning of the lag. And again, this is a race to 11 winner's break. Anton Raga is already waiting in the wings. And this is going to be Ronnie Alcano, which should be masasabi natin, a good matchup because you got a veteran going up against the youngster. Or will it be Jerico Bañares, who we featured here a few months back in the Battle of the Young Guns? Will it be them again?
I can't choose between the two. You know what, Noel? These two are so very much equally matched.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as the pool table is concerned, and their shooting skills, I just can't make up my mind.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Opening break, of course, belonging to the gentleman from Calamba, Laguna, former world champion, 2006 edition, right here in Manila. Ronnie Alcano. This is 10-ball though. This is not 9-ball.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to take this chance para batiin ng mga kamag-anak na ang ating butihing photographer and cameraman. No? To Pamilya Lumahan, Oliver Lumahan, Pepito Lumahan, Lolita Lumahan, Richard Lumahan, and J. Bert de Lima.
Semi-final match number 2 is underway. Ronnie Alcano on the break, brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and of course Flash TV. And before we get carried away with that, also like to thank Mayor Joy Belmonte and the rest of the Quezon City local government for, of course, their full support behind the Quezon City 10-ball open.
Sabi ni Hain Jose, hello sa
Jose
mga
Hain, yeah.
sa mga sakalam na commentators, especially Sir Noel and Sir AJ Ong.
Wala pa si AJ dito, at saka hindi sakalam yun, sakal yun. Here is Ronnie Alcano now contemplating on what could be a combination to the 5-ball.
Hang on, so he made a ball on the break.
Yeah, the 2-ball. Oh no, it's 2 balls still up. Actually, it's
4
the 4,
ball.
yeah.
So he made a 4-ball. Well, there is no easy safety, so might as well take on that combination. However, even if he does make that combination, he called the combination. Even if he does make this, how does he, position on that 1 ball is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ronnie does. Perfect.
Oh, he's got a 110.
Oh, he just did that.
Well, the 1 passes the 10, just to let you know.
Yeah, the 1 passes the 10. I would say that he would go for the 1 because, this is going to be an easy run out for Ronnie here.
He's not going for the 1. Is he going for the 1?
He's going for the 1.
Okay.
He called the 1.
Now we're going to see some elite pocketing here, ladies and gentlemen, between these two guys. Ronnie Alcano, the 48-year-old from Calamba City in Laguna, going up against the 31-year-old from Antipolo City, Jerico Bañares.
If I remember right, Bañares also hails from Batangas, di ba?
Meron yata din siyang roots doon sa
Yeah.
Batangas.
All right.
But he's listed as an Antipolonian.
Mm-hmm. Nung una, sa totoo lang, mas kilala ko siya na taga Antipolo.
Mm-hmm.
It's only lately na nalaman ko he also hails from Batangas.
Yeah, may roots din doon. And, Ronnie Alcano, looks like we're going to have a lot of stories to tell here.
I don't know, pero if this rack is any indicator, as far as Jerico Bañares' roots are concerned, it looks like Ronnie wants to root him in that chair for a long time.
It's a pretty chair, though, by the way. We use that at night. They use it during the day. Thanks to Roger Tupas, by the way, for our special gaming chairs, which the players, of course, are using today. So again, I mentioned this earlier, Manny, we're going to see a lot of elite pocketing between these two gentlemen. Now the question is, does the gentleman from Antipolo stand up from his seat the way Ronnie Alcano just broke earlier and the way he ran out, break and run out to open the semifinals?
That's how you open up your account here in the semifinals. No, break and run out, time and again, repeat that. I mean, rinse and repeat. No?
Yeah. So Ronnie Alcano will be breaking in rack number 2. And again, a lot of stories for Ronnie. He is the 2006 world champion, as we talked about. But I was having a conversation with Ronnie. It's actually not because of him that the rule change happened on the break sa head string. Meron pa daw after him pa na ano na. I think the rule change was done after a 2007 event. He won in 2006, of course.
Yeah, I mean, no. In the same year, in the 2006, I think it was in the U.S. Open that same breaking technique, the soft break, was done. Because first, that soft break was popularized by Corey Duell.
Correct.
And then utilized to its full extent by Ronnie Alcano in the World Championships.
Mm-hmm.
And then along the same year, okay, because people saw how effective that soft break was, people started using it in tournaments all over. Ronnie Alcano basically bottled that and sold it to everyone.
Kaya nga eh. Kaya nga. But again, you're right. There was an incident at the U.S. Open that there was that break was utilized. Hence, later on, that break was deemed to be illegal. And yung mangyayari dapat doon, at least 3 balls have to clear the head string. And as you can see here, more than 3 balls did that. There are 3 balls occupying the area above the head string right now.
Well, actually, that rule is more applied on 9 ball.
9 ball, right.
On 10 ball, because of the triangle configuration of the rack,
you have to hit it that hard.
You have to hit it super hard to get some good action on the balls.
Well, good action happened on the break of Ronnie Alcano. However, nothing went down. Now, Jerico Bañares, if he plays this right, he's got a 2-10 combination waiting for him.
Will he take that 2-10 combination?
Let's see if he does.
Yes.
So, Jericho, andyan na eh. Parang kanina eh, kay Ronnie sa 1-9, sa 1-5, ganun din eh.
I think Jericho heard you, Noel.
No, I think he saw it already. The moment he came to the table, he glanced at that 10 ball already. So, maybe an abbreviated rack number 2 here in favor of the man they call Panday. But he missed it. And he leaves a 2-10 for Ronnie.
I always say, one good turn deserves another.
Yeah. Well, he's very upset at the way he missed that. Looks like Jericho rushed that. There is no shot clock in play here. And Jericho can change speeds. You know, he shoots fast, but when he has to slow down, he knows he can. Ronnie has... Actually, there's something about the way that Ronnie's stroking now as he gets rack number 2 on that 2-10 combination. He has now a new set of number of preparation strokes. Di ba dati kasi mabilis eh.
Yung pre-shot routine
Oo, yung pre-shot routine niya. There's something different about it now. Parang humaba na yung pre-shot routine niya. And again, no matter how old you are, he's 48, he's a veteran of the game. You learn a lot of things that can help you with your game. So in Ronnie's case ngayon, he's got a longer pre-shot routine than what I'm used to seeing, at least over the last 20 years that I've been watching him, diba?
Actually, these pros know how to adjust their game and even their stroking methods now,
right,
according to certain conditions. Or sometimes it's as simple as however they feel on a certain day.
Correct. And they were asking, they were actually asking Anton a lot about the table earlier. Kasi natapos na si Anton Raga. He had won already against Kyle Amoroto. These two gentlemen had questions for Anton about how's the table, matigas yung banda, ba't ganun. Parang si Jericho nga, pinalakasan pa yung aircon sa baba eh. So that they get back to the table speed or the rail speed that they're used to dito. Because these are guys who have played here many times in this building.
Ito pa si Ronnie Alcano, no? Just a few weeks ago, he was up against Django Bustamante on the same table.
8-ball showdown naman yun. And again, another problem on the break here. Ronnie is 1 for 3 on his break.
Another drive break for Ronnie Alcano. And, all right, so looking at the table, Jerico Bañares comes in with a clear look at the 1.
Yung 6'9 dito naman yung
Yeah,
problema.
the 6'9" kind of looks like they're having some kind of a meeting there. I wonder.
Sa 3, ano? Sa 3?
Possible. No, I think he's gonna go for it on the 4.
On the 4, yeah.
Well, he
Pwede
could
rin.
go at it on the 3. Depends on what kind of angle he comes up with.
That's straight in, so he might just go for the 3. For the 4.
He'll do it on the 4.
Yeah.
And he wants to glance off their green 6. Okay, not to the 9 ball. Hang
Straight
on.
in again.
Hang on. This doesn't look right.
Teka muna. Ay, wala rin siyang tago eh.
Yeah, but he has to hit. After this 4, he has to go through the 5 first. I thought he was gonna manufacture an angle off that 3.
Okay, what's the angle he gets here from playing the 5 this way? He has 1, 2.
Is he thinking of? Well, I think
Parang 3 eh.
I think he wants to get back down
Yun na nga,
table.
yun na nga. Ano, dito siya dadaan. Wow.
That was a good attempt. However, just didn't get there. Wow.
He can bank this.
He can bank this. The bank is on for this 6.
Yeah. But you get a sense that the bank was an ad-lib? No, he's going to play conservative. 2-rail kick. Probably just a 1-rail kick as well. Yeah, might go 2 rails.
Nick Patrick says, "Wish Superman had won. He's the house pro at my pool hall."
Oh, okay. Well, Superman was waylaid yesterday by Ronnie Alcano in the quarterfinals.
Superman lost to General Zod yesterday.
You're right. What's the name of the big guy and the girl?
Oh, wait a minute. The girl was Ursa, and the big guy was
I'm sorry, no, I put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
You're talking about Superman 1 and 2.
Superman 2, yeah.
2.
From the Phantom Zone. They escaped from the Phantom Zone. Yeah, so Ronnie's going to kick at this 6. Fortunate roll there for Jerico Bañares. Ronnie Alcano's changed his hairstyle multiple times as well this year, you know. And he was actually one time he was in a shirt that would look really, really, it's a nice funky shirt. Tapos pinagmamayabang niya, nakuha daw niya sa ukay-ukay. It's fun to hang out with these guys actually with the stories. Especially pag nandito si Django. Oh my gosh, ang daming kwento ni Django. Tsaka
Hindi
ni Nicoy.
mauubusan yun, no?
Grabe yung dalawang yun.
Well, if you want to hear all those wild pool stories,
Yeah.
you ask the old timers.
Yes, they got a lot.
Oo.
Actually, Jun Del Mazon, Nicoy Lining, si Django. They have all of the stories, really.
Some of the most amazing pool stories I've heard came from Edgar Acaba, the Dacer brothers,
Yeah.
the old timers. Even Bert Pasay.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was a kick, supposed to be to a kick safety. Naging open tuloy para kay Jerico Bañares itong 6 ball. Ooh, that's an unforced error for Jerico Bañares. And hello, open table for Ronnie Alcano.
Jerico Bañares seems to still need some more warm-up time here.
Yeah. Well, you don't usually see him get flustered. In fact, I was telling the story, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. The only time I actually saw Jerico Bañares play here a little flustered was when he went up against Efren Reyes in the quarterfinals of the Origin Cup. But now it's...
Ronnie Alcano just followed suit.
Yeah. There's something wrong with this 6 ball right now.
What's going on here?
And sinasabi pa natin kanina, you're going to be watching a lot of elite pocketing.
Oy, si Kong Bitug at Acaba, pa-shout out po. Anak ni Edgar Acaba, no?
Yeah.
Just as I said his name. Musta na, Kong?
Jerico able to knock down the 6 ball finally. He's kind of straight on this 7 though. And he is shaking his head. This is a long distance straight shot. Now, let's see if he can manufacture an angle dito, Manny, because he is super straight.
No, I think he would just follow 2 rails here. Oh, he pulled
Yeah.
back. And does he have enough
Yeah.
of the 8?
Meron naman. He has enough of the 8. It's just that he was just concerned about the cue ball sliding after doing something like that. But he's okay now.
Oh, he's okay
I'd
now.
like to say happy birthday, by the way, to the person we call Galbudit, si Claudine, who just turned 34 yesterday. No, just kidding. She turned 19. Think about that. One of our girls here, the Sharks, just turned 19. And Jerico Bañares finally gets on the board here. So again, this is a race to 11. It's a 2-1 scoreline in favor of Ronnie Alcano.
Okay, Jerico Bañares finally opens up his account in this game.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you to our friends from Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Times Sports Bar in Quezon City, along with Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, pati na rin sa Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Music Avenue, The Hadista Sports Bar in Quezon City, Billiard Planet, and Thoroughbred Layered Tips.
sabi ni Sky Osido from the comment section, pa-shoutout po, watching from Riyadh, KSA.
Yeah.
And sabi rin ni Jonas Bakilod, shoutout po sa pinakamagaling sa Eastwood, Carlito Tolitz Victorino. Wow.
Kanya-kanya territory na
Oo.
talaga yan, ano? Anong tawag sa grupo nila sa Eastwood? Yung, what's the organization again?
Oh, I forget.
Yeah.
Actually, I've only been to the Eastwood pool hall I think twice.
I've been there about 10 times, but not
No.
for the pool.
Bowling.
For the Magoos.
Magoos. Oh, yeah. Hey, I can't blame you there.
Yeah, you gotta have Magoos when you're there.
Alam mo, bigla ako tuloy naisip, oo nga no.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I want some Magoos right now.
You know, there are only 2 places I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys. The guys who frequent the pool halls, na bukas pa ang Magoos. It's there in Eastwood, and the other one is in Q Plaza in Cainta.
Oo nga no.
Yeah. Pero I went to Q Plaza the other day, sarado yung bilyaran doon. So I guess Eastwood's the only one left. Unless there is another one that I haven't gone to in a long time. Kasi dati, Sky Bowl sa Magallanes, wala na rin Sky Bowl. Di ba? Galleria, wala na rin Galleria. Di ba? Ronnie's got a bunch of long distance shots here that he's gonna be taking. But better long distance and open kesa covered kanina kay Jerico. And again, they shared, ang tawag dito, yung unforced errors on 1 ball kanina.
Here's the problem here. Ronnie Alcano is double clutching on this red 3 because he's concerned
Run
well,
into the 10.
on the natural angle he might hit the 10. If he bends it if he overbends this angle, he's going to run into the purple 5 just like that.
But looks like he can still see the 4.
He sees the 4, however, well, the cut first of all is too thin. He won't be able to hold position for the purple 5
Unless he rockets into this. Diba?
The only way he's going to be able to hold for it is if somehow he can find a way to slow it down using the brown 7. Incidentally, knocking it in as well.
That might be in the flight path actually. Tignan natin, ha? Might be in the angle off the bounce from the short rail.
That's what he tried to do. He wants to hit the 7.
And then hit the 7.
That's what I've been talking about.
Yeah. Now, well, the 5 is not on the rail. So there is a back shot available into the corner.
Bank shot, yeah, available, yes, but there is an easy safety here using the
Right.
6-9 combination. I
Right.
mean 6-9 cluster.
But he called something.
He called it bank and side pocket.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, there's a reason why this guy was a world champion. So Ronnie Alcano able to get the back shot to put everything back online.
Pa-shoutout naman po, sabi ni Joy Francisco Canco. Shout naman kay Ivy JV Canco. Kay JV Canco of Sampaloc, Manila. Shout out to my wife, Crystal Jane Manalo. Yan. Sabi ni... Saan to? Jan Walang?
Mm-hmm. Well, Ronnie Alcano able to solve the problems, except he missed the 8 ball. Wow. Yeah, another unforced error. That's the second one on Alcano.
Whoa.
Jericho did not expect to be back at the table in this rack.
I didn't expect him to be back in this rack. Okay. Alcano does the hard work. And Jericho does the light lifting.
Kaya nga, 3 balls away from tying the score up. Coach Monching Mystic, our referee, says 10 ball, indicates the corner pocket. Jerico Bañares now tying up Ronnie Alcano here in the semifinals of the Quezon City 10 ball open. 2 apiece right now. Once again, thank you to Mayor Joy Belmonte and the Quezon City government for their full support for the Quezon City 10 ball open. And yun na nga si Mayor Joy always on her speech before each match, when with the video replay, she says that she wants Quezon City to be not only the billiard capital of the Philippines, but even perhaps the world.
Yes. No. Yun nga, ang ganda nga ng mga ng ginawa na to na event ng Quezon City government, no, headed by Mayor Joy Belmonte. And alam mo, tuwan-tuwa ang mga player natin because for a long time na, a little over a year, 'di ba, wala silang magawa because of the pandemic. And then all of a sudden, no, the Quezon City government decided, okay, let's make this happen for our local pool players and display their talent.
Great support from Mayor Joy Belmonte, and this has been unprecedented actually dito. Could open the floodgates for many more events to come here in Quezon City. In the meantime, there's another dry break for Jerico Bañares. Break, however, still brought to us by Bet and Win Hard Times Sports Bar and Flash TV. And looking at the layout, the only difficult shot really is the 1 ball.
Well, difficult, yes, but you don't want to give an opportunity like that to your opponent because check it out. I mean, this is practically an open table.
Yeah, very open.
Whoever can make the 1 ball here will most probably win the whole rack.
Is there an option here to hide now behind the 4 ball, Manny?
Well, let's see. Yes, I believe so. But you have to make sure to miss the red 3. Oh, hang on. I think what he can do is go here 3 rails this way. 1, 2,
for the 1 ball.
4. But there is a route for a 3 rail. But a 2 rail. But I think the 3 rail is the safer route. 1, 2, and I think Ronnie is doing exactly what I called.
The problem is the 1 is seen, and this is still an open table.
He didn't want to hit that 2 ball.
1 is still seen, and Jericho can get this past the 4. If he can punch this backwards, he's gonna get the 2, and the table's wide open. Pero ito yung mahirap na tira dito. I mean, he can actually play this off the short rail and cheat the pocket a bit. And I call the 1 ball in the corner, so he can actually put a little bit of left coming off that.
Yeah, the 1 ball is
rail.
available.
Yeah.
And I think he's going forward with this.
Yeah.
Bouncing off the bottom rail.
They missed the 1. Almost scratched. Not an easy shot.
He missed it badly. He missed it badly, Noel. I wonder if Jericho is feeling some kind of pressure here now.
You could, Jericho can say all he wants that everybody he goes up against is his mission, but you're going up against Ronnie Alcano. I mean, I'm telling you the story, Manny. The last time I saw Jericho play jittery here was when he went up against Efren Reyes. When you're going up against your idols, you can say all you want, but there's a little bit of Diba? Yung respect level mo may go off the charts here. You'll be a little bit more nervous going up against the Ronnie Alcano.
In other words, itong mga superstar nating to,
Yeah.
nai-starstruck din,
Of course, of
No,
course.
ganun yun eh.
I mean, labanan mo si Ronnie. Bigyan kanya ng 5'7", 5'7", 9'10". Bigyan kanya 5'7", 9'10". Tapos sabihin mo, sige, race 10, bigyan ka pa niya ng 2 racks. Labanan mo pa rin yan. Though you won't feel nerves. You have everything going for you, and because of the fact that you're feeling nerves going up against Ronnie Alcano, you might end up losing that.
Oo, no?
Diba?
Laki na nga ng partidang ibibigay sa'yo, pero
5'7",
still,
9'10" na yan. Tapos plus 2 ka pa sa race to 10. Matatalo ka pa rin because it's Ronnie Alcano.
may starstruck ka nga.
Oh.
Grabe.
Now, what does Ronnie do here? Does he try to...
He's gonna try to make a cross
Yeah,
side bank.
yeah.
Okay, targeting the 8 ball on the side, and then hold the 1 ball there. Oh no, hang on.
Oh, wow. That's creative if he can get away with it. Kaya lang kita yung uno.
Oh,
But you saw what he tried to do with the cue ball. Talagang, that's creative, getting behind the 2. Na nga, bumalik yung uno. That wasn't part of the plan. Jerico Bañares now can slide everybody in. Wala nang problema yan.
Yeah, even the 5 to the 6 won't be much of a problem.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And again, Jericho was coming off a mistake. Lucky for
Mistake
him.
from Ronnie Alcano.
Yeah, now a mistake also from Ronnie from, masasabi natin, the safety play.
Ito, nakikita mo na naman to. Okay, I've
Yeah.
seen Jericho play like this for the past few days, wherein yung positional play niya, he's not afraid to shoot at distance shots.
One of the straight shooters. And I think I mentioned this earlier when Anton Raga was in the semifinal with Kyle Amoroto. Na si Jericho is one of the straight shooters that we have here talaga. That's his strength, and that helps him in pag nagma-money game yan. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's the best money game player in the country right now.
Well, a lot of people will contest you on
Of course.
but the name that would come up often here would either be Dennis Orculio or Carlo Biado. However, okay, one can indeed make a case here for Jerico Bañares, but not with that kind of shot.
Yeah, a little bit jittery here. Pero iba rin. Tournament to eh. So iba yung laro mo sa tournament talaga.
That's true. Alam mo, I was discussing it with Genesis Del Fiero yesterday. Okay, when it comes to money games, I told Genesis this. When it comes to money games, I have no doubt in my mind. I believe this that I'm going to say this without any kind of bias. Okay, I have no doubt in my mind that the Filipinos are the best money game pool players in the world.
Could be. You might have a point there.
Okay. However, a tournament, as far as a tournament setting is concerned, I can't say the same that that Filipinos would dominate tournament settings.
There's some who are more tournament built. I would say guys like Livan Corteza. Yung mga tournament built pa, yung mga and for a time it was Ronnie Alcano, pero more of yung mold ni Banban. Yun ang tournament pa. But you have to remember, a time when Roberto Gomez was the money game king. Also.
Well,
yeah.
Well, that period was a little short-lived.
Yeah.
But well, that's up for debate, I guess.
Exactly.
That's up for debate for whoever can appreciate it.
Well,
But
Ronnie.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Well, Ronnie. Now, can you call Ronnie Alcano a pretty good two-way guy, good money game guy, good tournament guy? Pero ano ba yan? Jack of all trades, master of none? Hindi. Okay din siya sa tournament. He always makes it deep in these tournaments na ginagawa natin. Origin Cup, he was in the finals, of course, in another tournament here. So he always makes it deep.
Well, the veteran players will always be capable of making it in deep into the tournament brackets. Okay, but as far as the money games are concerned,
Mhm.
okay, whole different animal.
Tama.
Anyway, yun, happy viewing to Sir Genesis Del Fiero, no? Again, who's joined us here in the comment section. And shout out din sa mga kasama natin dito. Good morning, sir. Menzi Mendoza.
Yeah, saan ba si Mr. Menzi? He's in Florida, right?
Mr. Menzi Mendoza, saan daw ba kayo? Shout out din
I think
Bri Kim.
Yeah, I think he's in the States. Just don't remember what state. Maybe Florida. I really think it's Florida.
So, Bri Kim is watching from Qatar.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, back
just
to
to
the
answer,
action.
just to answer Doug Preston, who sent me a message here. It's actually Jerico Bañares who's the comedian in this group. Anton Raga's because he's asking what's keeping Anton Raga from going to the U.S. Well, he doesn't have a U.S. visa. He's gonna have to get one first, and I think he's working on it right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if by 2022 you're gonna see Anton Raga campaigning in the States, and I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for him there too.
My goodness,
How did-
Jerico Bañares just can't catch a break
Yeah,
here.
what happened there?
Jericho rattled the one in that pocket there. Can't catch a break, dude.
You can't make these kinds of mistakes against a Ronnie Alcano. I mean, he got away with it against Junriel Ferrer in the match that we did. Jericho played really spotty in that, and he still advanced. But against Ronnie Alcano, you can't have these kinds of mistakes. And Jericho's lucky that Ronnie's only up by one rack. This should easily have been a 4-1 right now.
Ronnie can shoot the 2-4, but is he checking out the carom on a 10?
Makidamay na niya, no?
Oh no, he was
safety
looking
lang.
at safety. Oh, sorry, that's a 2-5.
Yeah, 2-5 and
2-4.
yeah, does Jericho see enough of this 2 ball to actually manipulate it? Or does he just see a part of it? Because that is a large 5 ball right there. That's a very large 5 ball.
Okay, I think Jericho Bañares has a full view here of the 2. However, what kind of offensive option does he have? I
What?
can't see any. Well,
He's calling it to the side. Did he call the 2 in the side or the 7 in the side? Let's see how he
or the
executes this.
4 ball. Oh,
Ah, 2-rail kick.
rail. So he couldn't see it.
Or even if he did, he felt that was more beneficial doing
Maybe
that.
so.
Pwede rin naman yan. I mean, we've seen a lot of players with a clean look. They'll still kick because of the position. Now, dito kay Ronnie, he has safety options. Now he's going to call the 2 into the corner, so he's going to stay offensive. Lagari ito. If he's going for the 2 in the corner. That's a long pre-shot routine. Diba? And he's able to cheat the pocket.
Ronnie Alcano is getting everything to drop for him. He shot into the shark's jaws, huh? And
Yeah,
he shot
yeah.
it with pocket speed. That's the only reason why that 2 ball dropped in.
Now he's bridging over the 9. Not really comfortable with this. Ito mo sa body language niya, he's really wants to get the shot over with.
Yes, and he's looking to draw
Yeah.
back for the pink 4.
He just stuns it though.
Stunned. Well, I'm stunned with that move.
Yeah. So it appears that he wants to go 2 rails for the 5.
Nick Patrick says, I think Shane is a professional fisherman now.
That made me laugh, man. Yeah, 2 rails to the 5 now. Yeah, so again, kanya-kanyang ano talaga, kanya-kanyang diskarte yan. One flight path doesn't mean it's a flight path for all.
Calderon Gutierrez, no, hindi pa to final. Second semi-final match. So first finalist would be Anton Raga, and the second finalist would be
One of these 2 guys.
one of these 2, whoever wins here. Edward Hoffman says Kopin Yi is pro dart player.
Kopin, he's one of my favorite players, though. Yeah, and then you're saying that Yang Ching Shun has stepped away from the game as well. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, last I heard, Yang Ching Shun actually all right, here, Ronnie Alcano is on the table again, shooting at the 6. All right.
Yeah, so now, yeah, Ronnie's got a clean look on this again, so.
He might run into the 8. There you go. But he's got it under control.
Yeah.
Okay, here, what does Ronnie Alcano do here? If he takes the 8 to the right corner pocket, he called it to right, so he's gonna spin the cue ball 3 rails behind the 10 ball and come back down for the stripe 9.
Yeah.
There, 1, 2, 3.
Even the 4th one.
Oh, he doesn't want to run straight here.
Yeah, well.
He's too straight. He's too straight. Ronnie Alcano wanted a little more of an angle. If he was like 1 inch further away from that side rail, from that bottom rail, he would have been perfect. As it is, Noel, I think Ronnie Alcano here will need to hit rail first.
That actually is logical.
He's shooting rail first. There, spinning the cue ball out. There you go.
Yeah, that was the quick fix, really, from that. But, Ronnie is flexing his muscles here a bit as well. So, Jerico Bañares just has to find his rhythm dito. I mean, how many unforced errors already for Jerico so far? He had like 3
Too
already.
many.
Yeah.
Too many.
3 or 4 at least. Oh, and speaking of unforced errors. Oh.
As you said,
Well, that's the 3rd one for Ronnie.
Unforced errors. Jerico Bañares now has a chance here to draw level.
Yeah, it's not an easy shot, though.
Well, there is distance, but this is one guy out of these last 4 players. This is the guy who likes shooting distances.
Oh. And it just keeps getting harder and harder now. Ronnie is now on the rail. He can only shoot forward.
He only has top part of that cue ball to work with. He better make it count.
No. But does he get a backup? Sort of. Now, this is already makeable for Jericho, though.
But this is dangerous.
Yeah.
One miss hit here, and Jericho might find his cue ball going down together with that 10 ball.
Oh, he used the point. Oh! That was the 5th miss on the 10. And look at how slow Ronnie got up. He couldn't believe that Jericho missed that.
Now, this is going to be the easiest shot of the last 5 shots. Okay, Ronnie's going to spin that cue ball off the bottom rail, okay, to get that 10 ball to finally drop.
Kill action, yeah, and he avoided the scratch in the process. So there you go. Ronnie Alcano talking to Jeff DeLuna and Hadley Mariano about the misses earlier.
Well, from that angle, that was the easiest of the last 5 shots, and therefore, Ronnie Alcano just took it down. Pretty elementary for these guys.
Yeah, but again, Ronnie is up 4-2. Again, that's not really a big lead against Jerico Bañares, but he's got to be able to. Parang ginawa kanina ni Anton Raga. Anton was down 7-4 against Kyle Amoroto and just rattled off consecutive racks to 7 in a row. Pero Kyle Amoroto hit 5 in a row at that to break away, di ba?
Yeah, he was like down 2-4, and then made it 7-4.
Yeah.
And when Anton finally got his turn, it suddenly turned to the Anton Raga show.
Exactly, 7 straight. Now, one of these two guys has to bring in that kind of a win streak. Jerico is trying to go to his happy place right now. He's trying to concentrate on the job that needs to be done. But again, may konting kabayan. I'm not saying it really affects Jericho, but he has had 4 unforced errors so far.
Nah, I think Jericho is just biding his time.
Yeah.
Okay, being patient and waiting for his opportunity. He's confident that he will get it. Well, you got to stay positive,
Of
right?
course. At saka malayo pa to.
Oo.
Malayo pa to.
Ito, Ronnie Alcano wants to make something happen on his break.
And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. I don't think anything dropped.
No, and the dry breaks continue. Dry season for Ronnie Alcano. Ano ba yung tawag dyan? Ano, El Nino ba? El Nino phenomenon
Oh,
ba?
El Nino ito. Kasi La Nina yung baliktad
Oo,
na.
di ba?
Yeah.
This is the El Nino effect on these pool players.
Well, thankfully for Ronnie, itong si Jerico Bañares does not have a shot on this one na pabuta. So he's gonna have to play a safety, not quite.
He wanted that cue ball behind the 3 and 5 up table. However, I think I'm not really sure what's going on in Jerico Bañares' mind right now, but his shots have been kind of off, Noel. Uncharacteristically off.
Ooh, but now Ronnie nahawa na rin. I'm not saying that was an easy shot on the one, but that's a shot that he makes 8 out of 10 times.
You know, I'm wondering if it's again something. This effect is something atmospheric, because earlier today there was rain, so maybe our players here have adjusted to more humid conditions. But right now, the rain has stopped for.
It's been an hour since the rain stopped.
Yeah, about an hour now. So less humidity. I wonder if that's changed something the way this table plays.
Well, now the table layout is pretty good for Mr. Bañares.
Ito, sabi ni Rap Kabuang, gising Jericho.
He has his best opportunity right now.
Oh, and that's a nice angle. He wanted that straight. Okay, he wanted it that straight.
Bit of an angle here for the 5. Might still play this off the side rail.
All right. Pretty straight in on the 3. He just wants to draw this back a little. Get in perfect line with that brown 7. Just like so. Okay, and the reason why he wanted that, because he can just stop the ball right there for the black 8.
Stop the ball right there for the 9.
Oh, good. That's how you play the game. I mean, play the simplest positions.
Kinurida pa niya.
Maintain control. Ayan, the reason why he did that was to get natural angle for the 10.
So Jerico Bañares is going to keep in step here with Ronnie Alcano. He's just down by 1 rack.
Okay.
4-3 Alcano.
Okay, and ayan, no, sabi ni DJ Sub Mike Patelo, panday, banat lang. This guy's rooting for Jerico Bañares. And Doug Preston says, Dennis Orculio is a professional baccarat player.
Not quite sure if the word professional applies, Doug. Yeah, he likes to relax every now and then. Dennis, actually, I joined a few poker tournaments before where Dennis was actually in there. there was one tournament actually that he busted out Efren. And there was one tournament also that he went up against Alex Pagulayan behind and he won the hand. So
Alam mo, there's this guy, at the Filipino guy, no?
mhm,
Na he used to be a professional pool player,
mhm.
and then somewhere along the line, he converted to being a professional poker player.
Maraming
I'm
ganyan.
talking about yung si Choke,
Si Mike Takayama.
Mike Takayama.
Yeah, and he's
right?
become one of the best in the world. In fact, Mike Takayama is the only Filipino to ever win a bracelet in the World Series of Poker.
That's true. That's
He's
true.
the only Filipino to ever do that.
And that guy is a professional pool player.
Yeah,
I mean, that
yeah.
guy is not by no means a slouch on the pool table.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, while on that subject, who's this? Alex Pagulayan also had kind of a stint like that, right?
Yeah. I actually played against Alex on a couple of occasions. There, marami yan eh. I mean, Jerome Peña is one of them.
Oh, si Jerome Peña.
Yeah, Jerome Peña.
All right.
And Russian Petiza, if you remember Russian Petiza
Yes,
also.
I'm
yeah.
also familiar.
Russian's a pretty good poker player now, and probably the biggest name to convert from pool to poker is Gandhi Valle.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So Yang Yang's
You're
in
right, you're
Davao
right.
now. Yeah. They tried to get guys like Livan Cortez to convert as well, but
Mhm.
Livan and Dennis Orculio actually stayed in pool. But Dennis is a pretty good poker player as well.
Now that you mention it, yes, I do remember Yang Valle, to be a professional poker player,
Yeah.
converted. All right,
Okay
that's
na
true.
rin,
That's
yeah.
true. Pero I didn't realize, I didn't know about si Jerome and si Russian. Talagang
Yeah.
nag-fully convert na
Yeah.
into poker players.
Yeah, Russian's a pretty good poker player, really.
Mm.
There's another guy, we call him Boxy. I forgot his last name. We could just call him Box. Also a former pool player.
Boxer.
The Box ang pangalan, Bucks. Yeah, that's what we call him now, of course, but forgot his real name.
I see.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a 1-9 that's lined up, but of course you don't really want to take on the 1-9.
No, there's no. I mean, the difficulty level of that shot. Okay, it doesn't match up to the risk reward ratio.
Correct.
So there. The shot was returned to Ronnie Alcano.
Now, Ronnie, is he going to play a safety or does he really take this on? Because he is pocketing pretty well, pocketing better than Jericho at this point, really.
I'm actually surprised at the misses that Jerico Bañares has been doing here. Okay, given this, I think, I would like to think that Ronnie Alcano will just make the one ball just go sideways on that table and have the cue ball hide probably behind the two ball. Yeah, probably.
He's calling the 9 into the corner. Pa
No,
rin.
the one
Oh, the
ball.
1 into the corner,
One
yeah.
ball. Making it cross back. Oh,
He passed behind.
he wanted to do a ticky combination there.
And this leaves the one ball open now for Jerico Bañares.
Jerico Bañares has to get this rack. This is going to be his best opportunity right here to steal this rack off Ronnie Alcano.
Okay na. I mean, that was the shot that opens this table up.
Well, just one more position shot from 3 to 4. Okay.
That looked pretty good.
Well, this is looking pretty good indeed, because he just needs to make this cue ball go 2 rails to the right. Oh, wait a minute. Does it pass?
No.
Oh,
Teka, billiard.
I think it did. I think it does.
Does?
okay,
Or
well-
is he playing the 10 as a billiard?
No, I don't think he would play that. Yeah, the 4 ball.
Yeah, he called 4 ball.
He ran short here. I mean, if it does pass through, the way he played it, of course it does, but he kind of ran short on position.
Well, he made it. He also made the 6, and this shot by Jerico, yan na. Bukang-buka na.
All right. Barring the commentator's curse, I think he's home.
4 unforced errors so far para dito kay Jerico Bañares. And Anton Raga is here behind us, like a little kid trying to pester his uncles.
My goodness.
But parang may truth, ano? Parang tito. Anytime. No, really. I think I don't remember who I was working with before. I think it was I don't know if it was Emil or AJ na sinabi ko Anton Raga's 5th grade picture and his current picture still look the same. And
My
Jerico
goodness.
Bañares, yan na. Ties it up at 4. Now, this is the one that we expected. Among the 2 matches in the semifinals, this is the one that we expected na magdidikit. Maybe we can get Anton to say something here habang he's walking around.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get him here. Hang on.
Yeah. So right now, we are heading into rack number 9. And we thank our friends from Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar, pati na rin sa Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, Lugaw, ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, and Flash TV. Anton is always the shy type. He's always the shy type. Be interviewed. But he'd better get used to it, Manny, to see Anton. He'd better get used to it. When he goes to the States, he's going to have interviews left and right.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
He'd better get used to this.
I mean, people always want to get the skivvy of the great players, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, returning to the action on the table, you have Jerico Bañares.
Breaking for the lead. He's breaking for the lead here. And this break is brought to us by Origin Carbon. Or make that, this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar and Flash TV. Nothing down on the break, though. He was breaking for the lead. And this is challenging, especially for the 2 ball. That's a challenging position on the 2. And a shot on the 1 is there, probably into the side, but I don't know if there's any benefit shooting the 1 into the side because of the way the 2 ball is
Not really.
hidden. Yeah.
If Jericho would try anything here.
Now this is Ronnie right now.
Oh, I mean Ronnie. If
Yeah.
Ronnie would try anything here, it'd probably be something like combination bank to the 10 to the corner
He
where
called it.
he is right now.
He just called what you
and
said.
have the cue ball travel
Yeah.
behind the 4 ball, the pink 4.
He just called the 10 ball. And the 10 ball goes down. Wow. Ronnie Alcano is the one who takes the lead once again. That's a great bit of analysis there, Mr. Argonza.
That was the only offensive option that made sense at that moment.
Right. So Ronnie Alcano, the second time he's abbreviated a rack here today. And he is up 5-4 in this race to 11. Again, the winner takes on Anton Raga in the final. The winner, of course, of the final takes home not only a very huge trophy, which is on its way here, but $250,000 pesos. Not bad for 1 week's work, huh?
Of course, of course. But you know what? Okay. That call was made easier knowing it was Ronnie Alcano who was shooting. Okay. If it was like Manny Argonza that was shooting, I'd probably call it the other way.
Or Emil de la Paz, let's see.
Emil de la Paz.
Yeah.
But Ronnie stays with the script.
So Ronnie now breaking rack number 10, up 5-4 in the semifinals, race to 11. And once again, this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV.
So we're back at even.
Hindi, lamang si Ronnie. 5-4.
Lamang si
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Yeah, 5-4.
Oh, however, he comes up break here. I mean, comes up dry.
He's 1 out of 4 in his break. Really, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 in his break.
20% effectivity.
Yeah. Jericho can see the 1, can see everything here, and he does clear the 4. And getting to the 3.
Getting to the 3, he'd probably want to draw back just past that 9 ball.
Okay, he used
Get
some
that
spin.
angle. Yeah. All right, and then from there, he'd like to bounce off that side rail. Oh, hang on.
Kaya naman pala. He's
Now-
straight.
He is straight. Now the problem is he can't get to the right side of the purple 5 to take it to the corner pocket to its right. If he doesn't okay, so he power drew but still ran a little short.
Well, kita pa rin to sa side.
Kita pa rin sa side, but his cue ball is going towards the 6 the wrong way.
And he can't power up on this because he's at an angle sa side.
I wonder if he can control the contact on the 6.
Well,
Oh.
he tried to power up. That's what I was saying. You know, you can't. It's hard to power up if you're shooting parang off angle on the side. And I don't know if we can call that an unforced error, but there's the trophy, by the way. Pumasok na. If you look at it, the way Jericho hit the 5 ball, you can probably call that unforced error number 5.
You know, Ronnie Alcano just keeps getting those pure hits on that cue ball. But
He's
is
got a problem.
unfortunate here to have run into the brown 7 that way,
Yeah.
and is now keeping him from running out the rest of the table. Well, not much that Ronnie can do from here, so I'm thinking, I'm going to venture a guess here that he just hits the green 6 soft from that top rail. Hang on, is he looking at the 2-rail offensive cut? He is.
Yeah. That's wild. He can make contact with the 6, no doubt about that.
Well,
but
yes, there is a natural bank here off 2 rails to that 6. I mean, natural kick.
are you kidding me?
Oh, Ronnie Alcano just exploded like the volcano he is.
That's a ridiculous shot by Ronnie Alcano. Really, guys, come on. Comment section's gonna explode. Count it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comment section's about to explode. That's the most
Oh.
ridiculous shot I've seen the whole day. As in, that's in Django level already.
Way. I mean, well, most pool players would know that angle, but normally they use that simply to make a legal contact.
Yeah.
But Ronnie Alcano really called it.
And Ronnie will now retake a 2-rack lead.
Ayan, sabi ni Roel Casen, shot of the day.
Yeah.
Alexandra Marcochi says, great.
That's a ridiculous shot.
Ariel Yap says, hanep.
Yeah.
No?
By the way, there's our trophy.
And Hans Paulo Lustre is praying, replay please.
Yeah, you can actually replay it yourselves there right now. But look at this. That is our trophy, first place, second place. And there's also a third place trophy, by the way. So I believe that third place battle will happen over at the Hard Times Sports Bar. That's why I still see Kyle Amoroto in the building. He's still waiting for who he's going to go up against.
Pinapa-replay nila. Oh.
I would, yeah, you just replay it right now. by virtue of your phones. And you're gonna see how
Yeah.
beautiful that is. No, but guys, we are working on that technology. There are two things that I've actually been asking for, and eventually we'll get it: a replay monitor and a telestrator. You know what the telestrator is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just so that you can draw. Actually, Manny's been drawing on the screen the whole time, but the only person who sees it is me. So baliwala rin, di ba? So Ronnie Alcano trying to get his biggest lead of the semifinal.
And Eric Linis says, by the book.
Yeah.
Oo nga naman.
This is rack 11.
Nakita pa ni Ronnie. Yung talagang yung na-apply niya yung angle na yun offensively.
Mhm.
And so effectively.
This break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. Wow, he is 1 out of 6.
I swear, the only thing, the only reason why we haven't seen a higher score line here from Ronnie Alcano is because he just can't get his break to work.
Now, looking at the layout here, it appears that the 6 may pass the 7, huh?
Yeah, so I believe it does pass to the side pocket. But even if not, anybody can manufacture a carom on that 7.
Oh, Jericho.
Hey, good contact there from Jerico Bañares, and doesn't leave much here for Ronnie Alcano.
There was a 210. I think Jericho was trying to get to the 210 combination.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Ronnie Alcano is looking at the 2-rail kick, starting from the side rail, bottom rail, hit the 1 ball full, and leave the cue ball behind the 4-8 cluster there.
And he calls it into the side pocket too, just in case.
Oh, he hit it on the other side.
Uy, buti na lang because he called it side pocket. He didn't call it corner.
He hit it on the other side. He wanted to hit the left side of that one to get the desired effect, but he hit the other side instead. Jericho didn't want contact on that 10 ball.
He is now smiling at his misfortunes.
Okay. Jericho here wants to use the 6-7 cluster to hide balls here.
Went offensive but played it as a two-way shot, Manny.
Well, I can't blame him. Actually, I like that option better than the one I mentioned.
Ronnie's going to go off the long rail.
And the reason is he wants to hit the 2-ball full, send the 2-ball back down table, and have the cue ball stay at that section where near the 10 ball. Hang on. Ronnie Alcano double clutching.
Is there another option? Wala eh, diba? Unless you jump the 9.
A long jump along the rail. It's possible. Possible. Ronnie Alcano can kick at this 1 rail from the side rail, or go to the opposite side rail, take a 2-rail approach to this 2-ball. And no, let me take that back.
Mhm.
I like the 1-rail approach.
Sa long rail.
Yeah. I like plan A.
He was looking at that.
For plan B, there's more of a chance there that Ronnie Alcano will leave the 2-ball exposed on plan B. Plan A seems to be the more controlled option here, but that's just me.
He's calling.
Well,
Sa kabila na nga siya dadaan.
he went for plan B.
He's gonna miss it.
There. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Now Jericho, yeah, he's got ball in hand.
Well, ball in hand. Okay, Jericho is gonna want to go long rail, and get position for the red 3. Oh, hang on.
It's gonna make it.
Well, yeah, but there you go. Jericho's shaking his head that he almost didn't get a favorable position here. Now he needs to go up and down the table. Oh, okay. He was able to hold it there using side spin and the side cushion. Let's see. Okay, Jerico Bañares will need to draw this. He didn't want to hit that 8, but good thing didn't really hurt his cause. Still a little offline here. Jerico Bañares is struggling with this table. And here we go. Finally, he gets back in line with all the table positions here.
But you don't really get back in line after one shot.
Yeah. Well, some people can do it, or in some situations that will be allowed easily. In Jericho's case, he had to go through a lot there to get back in line on his shots.
Now Jericho, 2 balls away from tying the score, or make that being down by just 1. Oh, cheated the pocket, almost cheated it too much. But yes, this 10 ball get win number 5 and down by only 1 rack now.
Yan, sabi ni Lon Boys Miranda, professional move si Alcano pagdating sa live. Well, professional move din naman parehas to eh. Nagkataon lang na si Jericho hindi pa lang pumapasok yung drive niya.
Yan. That looks like the QMC. I think it's a small QMC.
Quezon City Memorial Circle.
Yeah, it's a small QMC right there. But again, that's a giant trophy for the grand champion.
Oo nga, ano?
Yeah, it is the QMC, right?
It is. Hindi, kasi, I mean, this is the Quezon City 10-ball open. So,
but that's a really crafty trophy there. That's a beautiful trophy.
I want one of those. I want one of those.
Talunin mo muna si Ronnie Alcano.
Ay, nako. Bibili na lang ako.
Pagawa ka na lang.
Pagawa na lang ako. I mean, mas madali pang magpagawa na ng bumiling yan kaysa sa talunin ko pa kahit sino dyan sa mga yan.
This break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. Both of them are struggling with their break. Both of them.
And this table hasn't been very generous in regards to the break.
Yung ironically nga, I mean, if you mentioned the 4 players remaining, Bañares, Alcano, Amoroto, and Raga, the guy who had the most success in the break was Anton Raga. Was the weakest of the 4 pagdating sa break percentage. That's how fickle this game can be. This is the guy with the best break percentage supposed to be.
In his last match, Ronnie Alcano almost had a perfect record as far as the break was concerned, no?
Yeah, he's 1 out of 6 today. And he's...
I think he has enough of the 2 to make it.
Now, does he mess up the 6-10 now? Hindi, tumama sa 4.
The 6-10, let's see.
I don't know how it's gonna be blasted anymore.
You know what? I'm thinking, and this is going to be like something from my imagination, Noel, no? If Ronnie can pocket the 3 to the side, draw back the cue ball to the side rail past the pink 4,
And get your angle.
he will have an angle to make the 4
Mhm.
and break up the 6-10 cluster.
Let's see how he lands on the 4.
Let's see.
That might be enough. We'll see.
This is lesser of an angle. Oh, wait a minute. He can roll forward 2 rails.
Mm-mm. No, he's avoiding it. So
Is the 6 ball available to the side
it
pocket?
doesn't. Sa side, yata. But I'm not sure about the 10 ball. Kung may iwasan niya. No, he's gonna
He
bust
tried
it.
to- He tried to break it right there.
No. Put all his eggs in one basket, though.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alam mo yung ganito, see how it's close to the spot?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a normal safety there where he can just float that cue ball, okay, hit the side of the 6, send the 6 to the side rail, okay, and then the cue ball will stay here on the top rail, and there's a possibility that the 10 ball will block it. But he called the 10 ball in the
Yeah, he
corner
called
on
the
the
10
bank.
ball. There we go. Well, that's still a pretty good result, although Jericho is a sharpshooter. Jericho gets the 6. Can he?
For guys of this skill level,
Yeah.
I'm not going to call this a good result here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Any one of them will take this on hands down,
Mm-mm.
and they won't even give it a second thought.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jericho is the sharpshooter.
And he wants to. Okay, he's
Lusot,
enough.
lusot, lusot.
Lusot.
Yeah, you can see how much of it just past the 9.
Again, Jericho slightly off angle here. Not that it would bother him. Again, run out 2 rails. Just needed to bend the angles a bit. And the perfect look at that 10.
Ito na naman, didikit na naman to si Jerico Bañares. He is down. Oh no, we're tied na pala. I thought he was down 6-5. We're tied at 6. And we are entering rack number 13. As we thank once again, of course, our friends from the Quezon City Government led by Mayor Joy Belmonte. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta dito sa ating Quezon City 10-Ball Open. As well as our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw, ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DCME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, and Flash TV. Yan ang ating mga major sponsors. And now, Jerico Bañares looking to take the lead.
Being ahead in points originally, okay, Ronnie Alcano must be beside himself that he allowed Jericho back into this game. Remember, this is a race to 11 affair. They're already past the halfway mark. Okay, you want to keep your opponent below that halfway mark. Okay, and you just keep on going up.
Wow. This break. Yun dos. Sumabol.
All right, and
Sumabol.
just in the nick of time, Jerico Bañares makes a ball on the break.
Sees the 1 ball as well. So
What can be the meaning of this?
So now Jerico Bañares again. This open layout.
Okay, from here, alam mo, Noel, if Jerico Bañares can get in proper line here for the green 6, I think he's home.
He has not taken the lead.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect. And he's gonna go back long rail, get position for the brown 7 to the side pocket. Okay, just like that. He's gonna go one rail out again after the 7. He doesn't want to be straight.
Well, he is kind of straight, but he can still draw back a bit here.
I think
Tinampal na
There
lang.
you go.
Is he gonna get enough legs to get there? Okay na rin yan, ha? That's enough legs.
Again, 2 rails out. Get perfect for that 10 ball. To take the lead, Noel. To take the lead.
Think about it. This guy was down 2 racks twice already. And that's it. Jerico Bañares has now picked up the lead, 7-6. And he is 4 racks away from arranging a date with Anton Raga in the final of the Quezon City 10-ball Open. So once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar, along with Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, Flash TV, sama na rin natin ang Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Outsville, Magic Chalk, JB Cases, Music Avenue, Dehadista Sports Bar, and Resto in Cubao, Quezon City, Billiard Planet, and Thoroughbred Layered Tips. And once again, the beautiful trophy on your screens.
Speaking of setting up a date with Anton Raga must be feeling like the pretty girl at the prom right now with 2 guys fiercely fighting to be his partner, to be his date.
Well, they want to kill him at the end of the day, actually.
So true, so true.
They just want to be on a date with him. They just want to end up killing him anyway. And Anton wants to kill people here too, in case they go up against him. Because we're talking about $250,000 pesos right here. Look at this. And this beautiful trophy. Sharks Bugsy Promotions with the seal of Quezon City. And this break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. And the same story continues even if we were looking at that trophy.
Back to your regular programming.
Wala talaga. The
talaga.
break is really there. Both of them, well, I think Jerico has had 2 makes on the break. And itong si Ronnie has had 1 make on the break. And decides against playing a push out.
Ronnie with a kick and stick.
Yeah.
Hang on. What is going on here? There doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay. Could he see enough of the
Yeah,
one?
I think he
All
can
right.
see enough.
From the top view, okay, I thought he couldn't see enough of the one to make it.
Mas madali yun, but so that was a mistake by Ronnie on the safety. Well, that was a difficult one because it's off the kick.
Mm-hmm.
But now Jerico Bañares runs into the 2 ball and is now beside the 2 ball. So
does the 2 ball pass the 8? I think it
looks
does.
like it does, except that now he's thinking of how he's gonna get to the.
Well, the green, the red 3 is right there. So this should be a natural 2 ball.
Yeah.
Just hold that cue ball above the side pocket, and he should be good. I can't. Oh, okay. So Jerico is actually, it's not the 2 ball 3 or 4 that's bothering. It's the 5.
Yeah.
The purple 5. So right now, Jerico Bañares is looking for some angle to get to that 5.
He won't be able to hit it now.
No, not now. I think he's gonna do it on the 4.
Okay.
He's gonna do it on the 4, because if he tries to do it here on the 3, okay, he's gonna run off off angle here. Or he can play a safety on the 5.
Well, okay, so
Well, the way he did it, I think he's going to play safe on the 5.
I'm seeing if there's a way to get it off the short rail na may inside spin. Like he's putting inside right now, so I think he might, well, didn't have the legs for it, so tama, he's gonna play safe. Pero ito mo, kung nilakasan niya yun, he would have actually hit the 5.
But he would he couldn't tell which way he would be able to hit it because the 5 was too far away from a rail. It's going to be hard to judge where exactly he was going to hit that 5 ball. And seeing that there are 2 stoppers there on the 5, it's going to be difficult.
That's either. So it might not pass the middle of the 7 and the 8.
I think he wants to knock this into the brown 7, then pass the 8 and hold the cue ball behind the 8.
Okay.
Let's see what Jerico does.
Dito siya natigil. This was his whole rebuttal for this rack
Yeah.
was based on this.
He wants to make sure he can hold. Okay, is he going past the 8? He is. He is.
Oh, that's not gonna be a safety though. It's
No,
more
Ronnie
of a.
Alcano has a full view of the purple 5.
And the question is, if the 5 is on the rail, then that eliminates the bank shot. Pero, is it on the rail?
I think it's just a millimeter off that rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as far as I can tell from my view,
Because if it's off the rail, it's bankable.
would Ronnie take it on? He went safe.
Mm-hmm.
He went safe. Oh.
Yan, kita.
Kita yan at lusot pa sa 9. This is pocketable. It's a hard shot. And again, this smells of the wisdom of the gospel according to Livan Cortesa. Idikit mo yung
Correct.
pato on the rail.
Correct. And again, Ronnie, of course, being an experienced one-pocket player as well, knows how to get it done speed-wise. 5 ball is called.
Well, Jerico Bañares doesn't have much of a choice here. He does need to go offensive. He does need to take this risk.
Tama, lusot naman talaga. But from this distance, can you judge? He can judge. Yes, he can.
Judge, jury, and perfect execution.
Wow, exactly. Yun lang. He's landed right beside the 6 ball.
Yeah, but it's a straight-in shot to the
Yeah.
corner pocket.
Just
Shouldn't be
pop
much
this.
of a shouldn't be much of a problem.
Just needs to pop this a bit. Yung tok. The familiar sound of ooh. I don't think you can call that an unforced error. The unforced error came on the preparation, but that's still an error. That will be error number 6.
Ronnie Alcano probably gonna do a two rail approach to this one. Maybe even hit the 8 ball or oh no, he drew it past. What a shot! What a shot!
And the
from
thing
Ronnie
is
Alcano.
also the way it hit, it left his cue stick. Kala mo tumapyok eh. But he was perfect on the draw.
Hang on. Why does he? Is he a little off angle here?
He straight in on the 7.
Okay. Medyo dispabor ng konti lang.
Mhm.
Kaya siya mag-move forward.
Takes
Stop ball. Stop ball lang talaga eh.
Side na lang talaga.
Oo. Kala ko kung anong tinitingnan niya pa dun eh.
And just needs to control now this. Now this shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Oo. He's just gonna make tampal this.
I love the way you set up your very colorful language there.
Make tampal.
You made tampal that. AJ Ong would be proud. So this to tie things up.
Perfect control, perfect speed from Ronnie Alcano.
There you go. 7 all. One player is 4 racks away from the finals. Which player, we do not know.
All right, there. I really love the look of these trophies.
The third place trophy is usually the first place trophy in other tournaments. Diba? Look at the size of that third place trophy. That's usually the first place trophy.
Well, you know what? I like big trophies, Noel. I like big trophies.
That's a really big one. It's made out of glass. We should get who the designer is of this trophy. It's beautiful.
Yes, and you can see that it's a miniature replica of the Quezon City Memorial Circle.
And have you frequented this area before in your youth?
Yes, well, not a lot, but I have been there.
Yeah, look at that. That's a 10 ball there. It's a crystal 10 ball. It's like Indiana Jones with a crystal skull. Right. It's like hypnotizing you. Then all of a sudden you see blue. Break is brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Times Sports Bar, and Flash TV.
Shout out po. Happy watching mga boss. Sabi ni Lance Quirante.
Lo and behold.
Sabi rin ni Kenneth John Dalisay. Shout out El Paborito, Rudy Vix Pecauco.
Well, the trend continues. Ronnie Alcano is now 1 of 7 on his break.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Sa side ba talaga mo o ni Jerico ito?
Well,
Ano?
he had his choices between the side pocket and the corner pocket. Jerico Bañares couldn't exactly make up his mind, hence he kind of wound up on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is by design, but yun, he's still good. One of the sharp shooters that we have here.
Well, a little off angle, but shouldn't be no problem. He's just going to run this to the side rail.
Yeah, may spin pa.
May spin pa. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, he's gonna run into the 5, it appears, right?
From this angle, he's going to run in first to the 7. Not even with top spin in that distance will he be able to avoid that.
He ran into the 5.
Okay, stand corrected.
No, but when he ran into the 5, it gave him a problem. So it would have been better if he ran into the 7.
Yeah. I thought he would run into the 7, but he chose that route.
Yeah.
Now he's going to hide behind the 10 ball here. Oh, didn't quite get there.
Yes.
Ronnie
So
Alcano can see this.
yeah, but Ronnie is now going to put this north to south.
I'm thinking
May atake ba siya rito?
I don't know if Ronnie would see the space behind the 8 ball, or, well, if he doesn't like that, he can just send the purple 5 to the middle of the table or a little past the 9 and maintain position behind using the 7 and the 9 blockers.
Interesting.
Let's see what Ronnie Alcano will do.
Maybe we can get a shot, of course, of Anton Raga, who's up here in the gallery with us. Maybe.
All right. The simplest solution is the best solution.
Yeah,
here.
just try to hide.
Mm-hmm.
So, hindi siya nag-hide. Now, if you're Jerico Bañares, you're down right here. Maybe you can attack this as a bank shot.
Oh, I have no doubt Bañares will. Oh,
But
no.
he is going to play safe. Wow.
Safety.
That's
and
actually surprising. That's actually surprising for me.
Hindi, ito yung tinatawag ni AJ na pain.
Pain?
Pain, yung pain.
Pain nga.
Oo.
Well, Ronnie's got a good look at this. I mean, tama, Jericho was able to achieve na yung pamato nakapatong dun sa end rail. This is Ronnie.
Sabi niya Aris Almario, game na Kuya G, and Kuya G as in George Ong replied, Aris Almario, saan ka na? Mukhang nagkakahamunan na dito mga tao.
Nasa hard times yung mga yan.
Puyat pa ang Kuya Panday,
Ooh,
sabi ni
look at
Michael
that.
Kinay.
So that's what you call the offense. And here's the pain part. So napasok nga yung 5, but the pa-in was on the 6. Now, Ronnie can actually bank the 6 in, but he's going to still be out of position for the 7.
Yeah, and well,
But there's a 7-10.
what's going to happen is, okay, if Ron,
The 7-10,
if Ronnie
7-8, 7-8.
would take this, okay, he would have to go 3 rails past the 9, okay, and take on a 7-8
8,
combination. However, hang on, another way is to overrun that position, taking the 7 ball somewhere else. Well, let's see. Or Ronnie Alcano can send the
cue ball down. Ang problema, if you send the cue ball down and you don't hide it, the 6 ball is a sitting duck.
Hang on. What's he doing here?
Is it a corner bank?
He's
Yeah.
hiding.
Yun na nga eh. Does it get to the 7? Yes, it does.
Perfect speed control by
Yeah.
Ronnie Alcano. You know what? Ronnie Alcano is playing perfect except for the break.
Yun lang talaga. He's
Oh,
one out of 7 on the break.
His speed control, his accuracy, okay,
Yeah.
his strategy and approach, his table management, they're all superb except for his break.
Now, Jerico is going to swerve around the 7 and call the 6 into the side. There's your swerve. It's a swerve kick. He might make it into the corner. It's going to be an option.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
this is one of the worst leaves that you want to give Ronnie Alcano.
Right.
You don't want to give this man something like this.
He's playing it off the rail. Yeah. Watch out. Pwede pa.
If this was the last rack, I would be saying right now that the fat lady is warming up her throat.
Well, this is still some work to be done on this one. Okay na. No more work to be done. All right. I am now a Ronnie Alcano believer. Not that I wasn't before, pero after that shot, I was thinking there's some work to be done. He's done the work.
Just another day at the office for these guys.
And Ronnie Alcano puts away the 10 ball. And this very, very tight matchup continues. Alcano at 8. Bañares at 7.
Sabi ni King Reyes, no? Shout out po from Davao, watching since day 1 habang work at home.
I don't think you were able to get any work done if you're watching from day 1. Really. Monday to Sunday ka nanonood ng bilya.
Oo nga, no?
That's like the entire afternoon of your work day, and now it's Sunday. So again, look at those trophies again, man. I think this trophy, if I may venture to say, I think the first place trophy is at least 4 feet tall. We're gonna take the short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, back with us here for the continuation of the second semifinal. We are talking to the first finalist, Anton Raga. He's already awaiting kung sino po ang kanyang mga kalaban dito. Once again, our sponsors, we would like to thank Bugsy Promotions and Bet and Win Gaming Corporation, Hard Time Sports Bar na rin, and Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, Lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, Carex Kayanong ng Target On Air, sa DZME 1530 kHz, Ropa Commercial, and Flash TV.
Again, Anton Raga, who's awaiting the result of this match and who's going to take.
And the trophies that we were looking at. And 1 out of 8 on this break brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. 1 out of 8.
Ken Marapao, what time is the final? Right after this match, Ken. Yeah. Stay tuned here and take in all this pool action.
Yeah, Jerico is going to take the 2 into the same pocket. He just put the 1 in.
Chrysler Hemuel says, shout out po kay Isaiah at Chris from Sydney, Australia.
Where is Robin Hood Cruz? He's also from Sydney, Australia. But thank you guys for watching. In Sydney, it is about dinner time in Sydney, Australia. It's about 8 p.m. actually.
Stop talking about food, dude.
No, but it's 8 p.m.
Whoa.
No, we are just going to be fed to the max by the champion of this event. Yun na lang yun. Yun na isipin mo.
All right, so we are looking for that championship dinner.
Sumptuous dinner wherever. I don't care if it's going to be in Antipolo, in Calamba, or in Cebu.
So we better start singing winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Di lang chicken, sir.
Di lang ba chicken? Oh my God.
There is Jerico Bañares with a possible run out off another dry break. Think about it. Ronnie Alcano, 1 out of 8 in his break. Jerico Bañares was 2 out of 6, I believe, in his break.
Sabi ni Mark Angelo Danieles, pa-shout out mga sir sa mga magtotong eats ng Sydney, Australia.
Patay. Nakakain na ng hapunan, diretsong tong eats.
And also John Michael A. Kwong, pa-shout out din from McKen's Billiards in Cagayan de Oro City.
Look at this. Anton Raga is awaiting the winner of this one. Jerico Bañares looking good to take win number 8 here in rack number 16.
Well, like I said earlier, Noel, Anton Raga must be feeling like the pretty girl at the prom, waiting for his date here.
He's also got a knife. So this is Jerico Bañares and Ronnie Alcano tied at 8 racks apiece. One of the semifinalists is 3 wins away from meeting Anton Raga in the final. And once again, these beautiful trophies have been donated by no less than the Honorable Mayor of Quezon City, Joy Belmonte. And thank you very much again, Mayor Joy, for all the support na binigay mo dito sa ating Quezon City 10-ball open, especially the city government of Quezon City have been very, very cooperative. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trophy set. That's 3 trophies donated by Mayor Joy.
Alam mo, Noel, at 8 points apiece to a race to 11, no, this match looks to be going down the wire. No? Kumbaga sa boxing, di ba? Ito yung sinasabi na this goes the full run, no?
Full route. Yeah, it goes the full route, really. Kumbaga sa volleyball, umabot na tayo ng 5 sets and stuff like that. But again, it just takes one guy to control the break. Neither of these two gentlemen has done that here. And this break by Jerico Bañares brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. 2 out of 7.
Story of the match.
2 out of 7 for Jerico
Nobody
Bañares.
can just, as in nobody, neither player can get anything on that break.
And now Ronnie Alcano comes and sees that there's an issue with the one ball. May have to play a push out here.
Push out? Or is he really going to hit this thin?
Oh, well, he can see a part of the one ball. I think he's done playing push outs. Pero sobrang nipis yan. And, well, there is a benefit to this. He can send the cue ball all the way up table.
Well, if he tries to hit that and he wants to hit it off, no. If he's going up table, the two cushion the two cushion out here is going to be hampered by the green 6 or the black 7, either one. Okay, so I think he's going to push out. I don't think he's going to hit this thin.
Looks like he's going for it though. Or
Well,
sipat niya, no?
yeah, he's just testing out the angles here, but I'm pretty sure he can see that green 6 and black 8 as well. So there we go. He's going the opposite way, pushing out. Is he pushing out to a jump?
Wow, malalim yan.
Oh.
Malalim yan, yeah. Is Jericho even gonna get up to look at this? He will.
Noel, I'm going to hazard a guess here that I think the reason why Ronnie Alcano pushed to this because
Jericho called it.
if Jericho goes for this, there's a good reason. I mean, there's a good chance that he will sell out. And if Jericho returns it to him, Ronnie Alcano can work the rails better than Jericho could. But here, that's all moot now.
Yeah.
Jericho just called the 1 to the corner pocket. But will he change his mind?
Yeah, yun na
He's
nga.
double clutching.
He can change his mind and say, okay, back to you, Ronnie. But, he is eyeing the 1 with his jump cue. Takes it on. Missed it. But does he have a counter? You're absolutely right on the analysis there, Mr. Manny Argonza. 1 is sold out.
That's what Ronnie Alcano was counting on. I mean, he's very familiar with Jericho and what his capabilities are. And that's what Ronnie Alcano banked on. That was a brilliant move by Ronnie Alcano. More strategic rather than shot-making skill.
Now the 2 passes the 9 here, and he's going to have a natural position to hold for the 3 and the long rail.
Well, it's going to be a little more difficult than it should be
Because of the rail.
Of the rail.
Yeah.
Because of that cue ball touching the rail. However, Ronnie is very much capable of navigating this. Let's see what he do. Let's see what he does. Needs that to bounce a little more.
Yeah.
And that's perfect. That is perfect.
Lagari shot. How do you call that in English? We call it Tagalog the Lagari shot.
Just run the table up and down.
Yeah, up and down there. In that case, it was long rail.
Well, almost disaster with that 9 ball, but that's not going to hurt.
Yeah, and he's okay now. So Ronnie Alcano has had 3 or 4 unforced errors so far in this match. And again, dikitan pa rin to. The errors on Jericho haven't really hurt him that much. There's got to be a stop supposed to be, and
no, he wants to be perfectly in line with that green 6 after this purple 5. Hence, he punched out a bit there, and there you go. He's got perfect line to the green 6.
Can actually just roll the cue ball a bit after that.
Exactly. If he had more of an angle, he'd probably be running to the side and taking...
off the rail.
No, taking the brown 7 to the same pocket as this 6. But as it is, as the balls are sitting right now, he'll want to just roll forward a bit, get a good line on the brown 7 to the corner pocket.
Yeah, das konting draw papunta sa 8.
Just like that. Yeah, probably draw back just to where his cue ball is there. Just get the slight angle. Come off the 8. Back down for the striped yellow 9. This is not looking good for Jerico Bañares.
Yeah, but it's only going to be a one-rack lead for Ronnie Alcano if he gets this.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Tabla tayo, ito.
Oo nga,
So
no?
I'm saying Jericho's errors really haven't hurt him because he's had 6 errors. Ronnie's had 3, but we have a tied score. And all because Ronnie, even if he wins, cannot make a ball on the break.
Yeah.
So 9-8 now for Ronnie Alcano. He is breaking for the hill.
Oo nga, Noel, that's the only reason why this score, why nobody has been able to run away with their points, because nobody can get something to drop on the break.
Again, these beautiful trophies, Manny, and you want one of them, probably we can take a picture and just dream about it. But Mayor
I
Joy,
mean,
thank you very much.
The city government of Quezon City has outdone themselves with,
Yes,
these trophies.
I agree 100%.
You know.
Thanks
They're
again.
beautiful. They're beautiful. I mean, these trophies alone takes a price of admission. No?
Oh yeah. And sometimes you talk about some of the players in these sports. And again, thank you very much to Mayor Joy Belmonte and the Quezon City government. Sometimes they play for the trophy, not for the money. Of course, the money is good, but you want this. This is a 4-foot trophy.
Oh.
You want this somewhere in your living room.
That being said, alam mo, itong mga players natin ito, si Ronnie Alcano, yan, si Jerico Bañares, and even Anton Raga, no, they all have their own trophy cases na. Trophies, medals, no? And, wow, these guys have their own collections.
Think about it. If and when Anton Raga actually goes to the US and starts collecting trophies from that side of the world.
Kaya to, tingnan mo. Si Paul Bermejo says, pwede ba mag-order ng trophy?
Order na lang tayo sa Bilugaw muna. Mas may chance pa yata mangyari sa atin yun.
And Silva Curnia.
Yeah, she's from Indonesia.
From Indonesia says, Kuya AJ Ong, ilang race to final?
Oh, look at this.
I believe it's
race to 15.
Race to 15.
Yeah, she's a pro from Indonesia. Look at this. Ronnie made a ball on the break. Fantastic.
And
He
along
scratched.
with that
He scratched.
is the cue ball.
Yun na nga. He made a ball on the break finally. But then he scratches and Jerico Bañares with ball in hand. Now ito, Manny, medyo masalimuot. This is an intricate layout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kaya nga kasi, I mean, the 2 ball is in such a position that it's easily pocketable, but not a lot can be done here.
Mhm.
Okay. From here, the way Jericho is setting this up, he wants this to go 3 rails and knocking into
Mhm.
this cluster of balls here.
Well,
I
it's not
think-
going to happen.
Well,
Uy, look at this. He's going to play a 410. He's going to play a 410.
well, that's too close. That's too close. I would, I think, yes, he would try to do that, but he wants that cue ball to hide. Just in case he misses, he wants that cue ball to hide and behind the yellow 9.
Didn't want it to be like this close. Okay lang yung malapit, but it's still makeable for Jericho. This is to tie the score again.
He didn't call anything yet. That's a pure safety. Oh.
It's not a safety. The only saving grace for that is that Ronnie Alcano is now queuing over 2 balls.
And well, there's no position here for
The 10.
the next ball, which is the purple flag.
Correct.
I think he's going to run safe here. I think he's going to bring the cue ball back into that cluster. Oh, no.
Yeah, he hit it, but now he can play the safety by putting the 5 behind the 8.
But, Noel,
Yeah.
the cue ball will hit the brown
The
7.
7, yeah. See if he uses the 7 to his advantage here. Ooh, we have a little bit of a power fluctuation. It's a good thing he didn't shoot that.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Kill action. Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean,
Ooh.
because of the brown 7, okay, the cue ball couldn't really get past that line.
But it looks like the 8 is impeding the path of the cue ball to the 5. He's going to have to kick. Oh, no. Tinaman yung 5. He didn't call the 6, though.
No. That's a containing safety. He wants to tempt Ronnie Alcano here on a combination shot from distance. Alam mo,
He's calling it a bank. He's calling a bank.
I don't like this because that cue ball is going to run into that brown 7. I'm not sure if Ronnie Alcano has taken that into account, but I don't like this. You know what? I like it better to do
He's gonna kick if he kicks it. Oh no, he's going for
a bank.
direct contact back on the 5.
I like better calling the 8 on a ticky.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Almost.
Well, he was able to avoid. Okay, so that's the reason why. Because he knew he would be able to avoid that brown 7.
And he's got
He's got distance.
Jerico hooked behind the 9 also.
I think Jerico can actually see a piece of that 4 enough to make it.
Ooh. See now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That confirms it. Yeah.
Enough to make it.
He called it. Called it.
Jericho has a do or die shot here.
Oh, everything's out in the open. Oh, it's not gonna get there. In Filipino, sabihin natin diyang ginabi.
Oh, pero he got second prize.
Yeah,
He got second prize.
hit it behind the 10. I'm not quite sure if that was by design though.
No, I don't think so. But remember, Ronnie Alcano is a master of the cushions here.
Yeah, his idol is Efren Reyes, of course.
Well,
Good shot.
made good contact, but not enough to hit it.
But it's gonna expose the 5 ball. This is what Jericho wanted.
Indeed, this is an opportunity Jericho has been waiting for.
Oh, he worked hard to get this opportunity though.
You're not going to get a better opportunity against Ronnie Alcano. He had better make good on this one.
Doesn't make good on it though. And there is no backup plan. It was that or bust.
Sabi
Ngayon,
ni Rez Florendo, boss, pa-shout out sa lahat ng mayor sa buong Pilipinas na payagan na nila ang ating mga bilyarista na mapaglaro para mas ma-develop pa ang ibang mga player na magagaling para magkaroon ng chance sila makilala. God bless kay Mayor ng QC, and that's Mayor Joy Belmonte.
And again, the vision of Mayor Joy Belmonte in allowing this event to push through, and not only allowing the event to push through for Mayor Joy, but supporting it 100%. That talks about the vision of Mayor Joy Belmonte sa sport na billiards here. Now, so looking at this, Ronnie still has the offensive option of taking the 5 into the corner, but you know, Manny was pointing it out that there is also a safety backup here.
Well, the bigger percentage shot here would be the safety behind the 7 or 8. Okay, he can always take there. That's the reason. That's what I'm talking about. But
Hindi rin umabot.
I can't.
Alam mo,
believe-
parang, is it still raining? It's like the table is so sluggish suddenly.
I don't know. Okay. Because, yeah, Ronnie, in that instance, there was that possibility that Ronnie could have pocketed the 5 using a thin cut. But the better percentage or the higher percentage shot there was to get that cue ball behind the 6 and 7. And, oh my God, look at this.
Oh, wow.
That's disastrous
Yeah.
for Jerico Bañares. I can't believe that his cue ball found that space between the corner pocket and the 6.
I really thought the cue ball would hit the 6 the way he shot that. Pero naiwasan, ball in hand for Ronnie Alcano. Everything in the open. He is looking good to get on the hill.
All right, hang on.
Let's see. There's Ronnie Alcano. Manny's asking Anton Raga right here. about his feelings about this development.
Oo nga, kakatanong ko lang dito kay Anton. Sino mas gusto niya makalaban dito sa dalawang to? Si Ronnie or si Jerico? No? Sabi ni Anton kahit sino, basta gusto ko manalo.
Yeah, that's a good attitude. He's actually had run-ins with these guys as well, so he knows both of them. But the way Anton Raga has been breaking today, I will give him the edge against whoever he faces in the final, just because he's been breaking better. But again, if you're going up against Ronnie Alcano, may konting kabog yan. If you're going up against Jerico Bañares, somebody you know. But Ronnie's gonna be 2 balls away from getting on the hill.
Alam mo, Noel, I have a theory. I have a theory. No, si Anton is not old enough yet para malaman ko ano yung word na kabog.
You're right. And there it is. Ronnie Alcano on the hill. 10-8 lead on an accident by Jerico Bañares. So this 10-8 lead now, can he make a break and have a shot at this trophy, this beautiful trophy?
Ronnie Alcano just got on the hill, ladies and gentlemen.
Yun na nga. And of course, Mayor Joy Belmonte with the Quezon City government donating this beautiful, beautiful trophy to the grand champion. Of course, there are 2 smaller trophies. One is for the runner-up and one is for the third placer. And but this one, again, thank you very much, Mayor Joy Belmonte, not only for the trophies, but for all the support na binigay niya dito sa Bugsy Promotions to make sure that this Quezon City 10-ball open is a rousing success. And it has been a success here.
All right, and here we see our referee, itong si Coach Monching Mystica, making sure that the rack is nice and tight and ready and waiting for Ronnie Alcano.
Okay, remember the last rack, Ronnie made 2 balls on the break. Unfortunately, kasama yung pamato. He also dropped the cue ball. Did he find the groove to make a ball on the break again? If he does he have a shot on the object ball? This break brought to us by Bet and Win, Hard Time Sports Bar, and Flash TV. And as we say that, it's a dry break.
Ronnie Alcano had already changed his break, and originally he was breaking from the break box, right side of the box. This time around, he tried to break from the left side of the table.
Nag-scratch kasi siya the last time he tried it.
So, but still, nothing on here for Ronnie Alcano on his break.
Well, for Jerico Bañares, he can see a part of this 1 ball. Maybe enough to play a safety.
I wonder what he will do as a well, maintain the 1 ball in that area, send the cue ball down table.
Oh, that's the 2nd straight scratch for Jerico Bañares, and this is now an open layout. Wow.
Well,
I
folks,
don't. Yeah.
I am beside myself.
Exactly.
Okay, I am shocked that even went to that corner pocket. All right, so you have the 1 ball sitting pretty.
2 also there to the side.
2 in the middle of the table.
Yung 3 na lang, ano?
Yes, the 3 ball is the one that might, operative word there being might. Okay, might give Jerico Bañares a slight reprieve unless Ronnie Alcano can get to it, or at least get to the right side of that 3 ball.
Now, if you're Ronnie Alcano, you do not want to bring Jerico Bañares back to the table. You got to take care of business right here.
Oh, hang on. Ronnie Alcano's looking at a combination of 3 to 8.
Yeah.
And that is not a natural combination. And
especially now.
Especially now.
Yes.
He's fallen short, ladies and gentlemen. He's fallen short.
So may kulay pa ito ng konti.
Oh.
May kulay pa. So this might not be over yet.
Hang on. I'm seeing a possible safety here. Wait a minute. Is Ronnie taking it on?
Took it on and missed.
And that was going to be the danger there.
And
that was never going to be an easy shot.
And that was a failed mission, because now here comes Jerico Bañares with a 3-8.
Jerico Bañares using the cushion to pushing the 3 ball into the cushion and back out for the 8, controlling the cue ball as well.
This just opened up the table now.
Oo, well, I mean, biglang naging natural lahat to.
Yeah. And Jericho's in about less than 2 minutes, he's going to be breaking in rack 19.
Jericho needs every one of these balls and the next 20 other balls, okay, to win this match.
Right. We are in rack 19 na pala right now. So Jericho, barring any catastrophe, will be breaking in rack 20. Oh, that's the catastrophe. That's the catastrophe. And it's a shot on the 6.
And looking at Jerico Bañares, it looks like
He's deflated now.
I think he's just mentally drained and kind of resigned to his fate already here.
Yeah.
Again, that's uncharacteristic of Jericho, but it just feels to him. It just probably feels like he can't get a break here.
Well, that's, believe it or not, error number 9 for Jerico Bañares. And I don't remember the last time I covered Jerico Bañares for him to have 9 errors.
No. I can't remember the same. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Ronnie, this is where the height of Ronnie is an advantage. Yeah, he's about 5'9", 5'10", so he's double clutching on this. He's not comfortable bridging over this 10. Did it, and he called it already.
You know what? The more simpler solution here is to just push forward, have the cue ball hit the left side of that 9, and control the cue ball somewhere in this area below the 9, and take the 9 short side position to the opposite corner.
Well, Ronnie's now really going to use the tiririt, and look at the way he's going to use it too.
Oh, this is the style that Ronnie himself popularized back in the day.
So he's going to go back to sitting on the table now. Again, bridging over this 10. This takes away a few percentage points from this shot. But this is Ronnie.
He wants to stun it to the right side of the 9. He wants to take the natural position on the 9. But this complicates... Okay, whenever you're shooting down on the ball like at that angle, it kind of complicates the shot. An unwanted masse might take effect.
He ran into the 9. That helped him.
Yeah. Ran into the 9 to the right side, taking it to its natural position.
2 balls away from the finals.
And Jerico
has conceded now.
Concedes the match.
Okay, so Ronnie Alcano versus Anton Raga in the final of the Quezon City 10-ball open. Jerico Bañares will have to go up against Kyle Amoroto for the 3rd place trophy, which will be done at Hard Times in just a few moments. Once again, thank you to Mayor Joy Belmonte for these beautiful trophies. Now we know the identity of the finalists, Manny Argonza. It will be Anton Raga from Talisay City in Cebu going up against Ronnie Alcano from Calambas City in Laguna. The finals, yeah.
Match made in heaven, Noel.
Yep, the veteran going up against the youngster. Could this be the passing of the torch? Does Anton Raga maintain his win streak in this building, or will Ronnie Alcano add perhaps the biggest trophy in his trophy case from this trophy donated by Mayor Joy Belmonte? The final of the Quezon City 10-ball open happens in just a few moments. Stay with us.